What's going on, guys? It's your boy Richard. Welcome to another Love Arms. Those of you guys are new to my channel, welcome. Those of you guys been subscribed to my channel already, thank you very much for your love and support. Also, if you guys are new, please give me a thumbs like and subscribe and hit the notification bell button below. It'll help my channel grow, and I'll be really appreciate that. I can also keep making new footage for you guys as well. And I'll add the links to the very bottom of my other links as well, also my social media. Okay, so I'm gonna make this video here for you guys because I have a lot of questions. Since I made that video, it kind of went viral right away, and I was surprised. And I have a lot of questions about this, so let's get to it. Okay, so ammo storage. If you buy a lot of ammo, if you have a lot of ammo, where do you put it? Now, for one, if you got a safe, that's great. Okay. Two, if you don't have a safe, you can buy a Amazon. You can go to Amazon. Okay, or your surplus military surplus store. They sell ammo cans like this. Okay, they also sell they're made of aluminum, or you find something that's made out of steel. Pick those up. They're like what, $5, $8 a pop, maybe $10, depends on the condition of it. Amazon sell these kind of type of cans as well, and also Amazon does sell ammo crates. If you don't know what ammo crates is, I'll leave a picture right here. Now, the ammo crate is about this big, this tall. You can put a lot in it, okay? The ammo crate is made out of plastic. It's similar to an ammo can, but it's plastic. I highly suggest you to get some Silla packs. Silla packs, you can, usually when you buy stuff like small little things in there, like that are food or snacks, something like that. We usually get them when we're like getting if you go to an Asian market, you get like a Japanese snack, something like that. They come like a little silica packs. I usually keep those. Okay, I don't usually throw them away. And then over time, I have a whole bunch of them, and I reuse them for my ammo cans, for all my ammo. Now, if you don't have any of those, okay, and you never thought about keeping those, Amazon do sell these silica packs. They're like this tall. I'll actually show a picture right here. And they're this small, okay? And they sell a full jug of silica packs, okay? Those silica balls, like a whole bunch of them, like millions and millions, like hundreds and hundreds of those silica balls. You take that, you put it in that little silica pack, and then you can throw it in your ammo crate or your ammo can. It keeps the moisture out of your out of the container to keep your ammo stay fresh and long time, so your ammo doesn't get corroded, it doesn't get bad. Okay, and usually when ammo goes bad, you can't use them no more. Okay, storage is a very not finicky, but a lot more to it, because you gotta throw out. That's why when you go, let's say for example, if you go buy a safe, they always have a what do you call it? A humidifier stick, like a dehumidifier stick. It's like they come in like 6 inches, like 2 feet long, 6 inches, 8 inches, and they get bigger. And you plug them in, and that little rod, it gets hot in the safe. So when it gets hot, it kills all the moisture inside the safe to keep your guns and your ammos from being rusted, corroded, and for longevity. That's what they're there for. So if you don't have the luxury of having a safe, like I said, get a silica pack. It almost do the same thing, but the dehumidifier rod is actually 10 times better. But you know, if you don't have a safe, then just get silica packs. The silica packs, it reduces moisture out of it. So let's say every 3 months, I'm guessing, okay, you go back to your ammo can, or every 6 months, 3 to 6 months, okay. Go back to your ammo can, pull out that little square silica pack, look at it, you see if it's decolored from the original color you buy it, you take it and you put it out, you put a new one in and you throw it in there, okay, and then you reuse it. The one that's been that already been used and is already color changing, they are reusable, okay, they are reusable. Don't throw them away. You can refresh them, okay. It's a certain way you gotta do it. I forget the process. But you can refresh the old one, and it'll go back to its original color, or blue or purple, the way you bought them, and you can reuse them again. Okay, so they sell jugs, big jugs, on Amazon. I'll try to find the links below for the ammo crate, the the ammo cans that are made out of aluminum. I'll try to find the silica packs, the little square white silica packs that you can put the silicas in there, and also the jug of the silica of a whole jug, thousands and hundreds of those little small tiny balls. Okay, I'll add all the links over at the bottom. Okay, also now that's to help you guys out because I have a lot of questions you guys about how I store ammo. Now another thing, if you get an ammo can, great. You get an ammo crate, great. Now for magazines, if they already preloaded like this, okay, this is a 300 blackout. Okay, I even labeled up with the thing on the bottom. 300 blackout. Okay, 5.56, 40 round mag. Okay, 9mm for about 365. This is a 15 round mag. Okay, and 45 ACP. Okay, this is an 8 rounder mag for 45 ACP. All these magazines that I have here, okay, are all loaded. Actually, all my magazines are loaded. Not one magazine that I have that is not loaded, and they've been there for years. Magazines do not go bad if you load them. The magazines will live a long time the way they are. And the reason why I tell you this, if you preload your magazines, they will not go bad. The first time you get them, you load them up, leave them the way they are, they're ready to go. And the reason why I say this, because I have people, I have come across some other videos and they're complaining about, oh, the springs goes bad, the injector goes bad. No, they don't. They only go bad if you use them. Okay, inside here has a spring. It has the injector plate, the plate that carries a bullet. That way you can, the next round holds up correctly, so the next round of all your bullets that go into your rifle or your pistol or your AR-10, your AR-15, your 9mm Glock or whatever, your 1911 or 2011, there's an ejector plate that raises it at a certain angle so all your bullets will feed in. All that will never go bad. And the reason why I say this is because the spring has not been moved. Once you load the magazine and you compress the spring and you never use that magazine, it stays good. The strength in the magazine stays good because you don't use it. It only wears out the spring on all these magazines here. The only way it will wear out if you use them. So if you put your magazine into your rifle or your pistol, your striker fire pistol, I don't care. If you start shooting rounds and then you load it again and you start putting your gun, you rack it, and then you start shooting again, you keep doing it over, the spring is going down, is being decompressed and let go. Decompress, let go. Decompress, let go. That spring is putting in work. When the spring goes in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out like that, now the spring, okay, is getting to work. Is what's it's supposed to be doing. It's decompress and let go. Depress, let go. The more times you do this, the more wear and tear on that spring. When you have more wear and tear on that spring, it will not, sometimes the last 2-3 bullets of the magazine won't feed because the spring has worn out. You're going to have to replace the spring on your magazine. But if you do not shoot that magazine, if you don't use that magazine and you use it to shoot and you leave it just decompress like this, it will never go bad. Okay, I have a lot of rant of this going on, and I also want to mention this in this video. So if you load all your magazines preloaded and ready to go, and you don't ever use those magazines, they're just fine. You can leave them 5, 10 years, 8 years, they'll be just fine. Okay, I have these magazines. I have a lot of these magazines that I never shot. I guarantee you, if I load them into my AR-15 or my 1911 or my P365 or a striker fire pistol or whatever, it will go off. It will work just as fine as like I got it brand new. I promise you. Okay, so if you do not use that magazine, that's why if you, okay, let's say this, an AR-15. Okay, just give me an example. AR-15. Let's say you buy 10. You buy 10 magazines. You load all 10. Take 2 of them that you're gonna be using at the range. You take a marker, any highlighted marker or permanent marker, or put a blue tape on it, a masking tape. You stick on the side, and you put in range use only. Range use only. So you use this for the range. The other 8 you don't use. You use it, you keep it in storage in your ammo crate or wherever, or ammo can, or even in your safe. You leave it there, they'll be just fine. They can stay like that for 10 years, 5 years. It'll work just as fine because they're brand new. You never use them. The other 2 that you use, that you marked on the side of the magazine, you only use that for range. So you don't really want to use it for self-defense or for protection. I mean, you can, but the spring has been worked, has been depressed, uncompressed, decompressed, uncompressed, decompressed, uncompressed. Because you shoot it and you load it up and you shoot some more and you load it up, you shoot some more. That spring is now getting its work, it's getting its wear and tear. Okay, so I just want to know about that, guys. If you have a 1911 magazine, and 5.56 magazine, a 300 blackout magazine, a striker fire pistol magazine, if you load them up and they're brand new, leave them alone. They will work and last as long time. Okay. Now, if you use that magazine for shooting, for going to the range and training, keep those magazines separate from your new stash. Just keep reusing those. The one that you use at a range, just keep reusing those. When they go bad, just go to the manufacturer like Nighthawk Customs, Wilson Combat, 6 Sauer, wherever the case may be, Magpul, whatever it is. Just go buy a spring kit for the magazine, replace the spring, and you're good to go. So have your range magazine separate and put your other ammo that you don't use, that's magazines already loaded, put them on the side, keep them separate. Okay, range use ammo, magazine only, self-defense ammo for home defense on the left side. Okay, keep them. Now the ones that are using a range, like I said, label them. Take a permanent marker, a crayon, or whatever. Okay, mark them on the side, put a star on it, a plus sign or whatever that they keep you in your memory. Range use only. That way you know that this magazine is only for the range use. It's not really for self-defense. Like I said, you can use it, but if it don't fit the last 3 to 5 bullets because the spring has been worn out, don't blame on me. Okay, so that's what I said. Separate the range use ammo, range use magazine. Separate from your new stash. Okay, give and take. Now you know about the magazine, because I have a whole lot of rant about that. If you store and preload your magazines, load them up, leave them the way they are. Don't mess with them. They'll work as you brand new as you already got them. They're just decompressed and they stay that way. The spring will only wear out when it goes in and out so many times. But if you decompress the first time and you load it up and you never mess with it, it stays that way and it's like brand new. I promise you it will work. I don't care if you hold it for 5 years, 8 years, 10 years. That magazine will eject every single one of those rounds into your gun without a problem. I promise you, because I hear a lot of rant. Now, for the ammo case, okay? If you have, they have some ammo cases that have pre-slots, okay, for your AR magazines and for pistols. I've seen them. They have styrofoam in it, okay, and they already pre-cut it, and all you do is throw them in there. You're taking them out. Like for the can, you can hold, I think you can hold like 8 or 10 of them, and just preload your magazine and throw them in the can. You're good to go. Okay. Now, if you want to use for the range, make sure you write in the box range use only. Okay. Do not write it and you use it and next you know that, oh, those are the magazines I use at the range. Should I use it for defense? I mean, you literally can, but you don't know which ones has been worn out. So you shot so many thousands and thousands and thousands of rounds. So, but they do sell cans that have pre-cut for magazines for AR-15. The AR-15 and the 300 blackout are the same, okay, the same structure. So they have them. I'll try to find a link in the very bottom of the video for Amazon. I'll throw them on the side if I can find them. If not, just the ammo can. But you gotta do your research, and then just buy some silica packs, okay. And the white thing I was telling you about, okay. Now, this one here was a different ammo can that I had over there. This one here is from Salt Lake City, which is the company had stopped selling to civilians. They still manufacturing, but they're using it for the military and for the troops over the war over there, Ukraine and Russia and Halam and Israel over there. Okay, so Salt Lake City has already, from my understanding, they already had stopped producing and selling to civilians. It's only for the military use now. because the Salt Lake City is owned by the federal government. It isn't owned like a Remington or Forochi or Blazer ammo brand, you know, because that Salt Lake City is owned by the government. Everybody else is a self-business employee that created a company to make Blazers or CCI or, you know what I'm talking about? So these here are from Salt Lake City, and like I said, you know, these are green tip and they're armor piercing rounds, and they preload them like this, okay? And what you can do is if you do get one of these, and let me give you guys an example. They come pre-stripped, okay? They come pre-stripped like this, okay? See? All green tips. These are ball ammo here. These are ones that are designed to go through armor piercing rounds, okay? For if you wear a plate carrier and you don't have level 3 or higher, or actually level 4 and higher, this is gonna go through it, okay? If you have less than level 3, it's gonna go through it, okay? Especially for armor piercing rounds. Because these grip tips here don't play. I highly do not suggest to use this on self-defense unless they're wearing plate armor, okay? I do have separate magazines just for this, and I have other magazines that have hollow points for my rifles. So if I know they're wearing plate armor, okay, I'm using this. Okay, if they're not using plate armor, just wearing clothing, just like you and me, I'll just use my self-defense ammo hollow points, okay? But these are the ones that right now are hard to come by right now, okay? The armor piercing, they come, as you see, they come in strips. And also, if you do get something like this, I highly recommend you getting a fast loader, okay? So you put your strip there and it loads your magazines a lot faster, okay? And I throw them in a box. And also, get some silica packs. If, like I said, if you don't own a safe or if you own an ammo crate, get some silica packs, the square one, the white one. Throw them in here, okay? Fill them up, throw them in here. The ammo will last a long time, okay? Just want to really know about that. Now, the ammo crate, you're going to probably need 2 or 3 of those white ones. Depends on how much ammo you throw them in there. Now, if you get if you go buy, you know, every few months or so, whatever, you buy a pack of ammo, okay? You buy an ammo crate, you load them in there. And find a place where you're gonna load them in, because once you start loading up the ammo in that ammo crate, that sucker is really heavy. Trust me, it's heavy. I got 3 of them, I know. Okay, so and then you throw silicone packs in there and you stick it on top. Okay, and label the ammo crate 9mm only, or a mix of 9mm and 45 or whatever. Take a tape, take a painting masking tape, a blue one or whatever color, throw them on there. Take your permanent marker or your pen or a pencil, right on there, 9mm or 45 or a mix of whatever. Okay, label it on there, that way you know what's going on. And those ones you can hold storage for a long time. And don't forget, every 3 to 6 months, check on the silica pack and see if there's any moisture built up in there. And if the silicas has changed color, change them out for the new ones, and the old ones, let them renew itself, refresh itself, and it'll be brand new again. Okay, so you keep the moisture out of your ammo so they stay a long time, because you don't want to buy all this ammo here and then you don't buy silica packs for it and they get corroded and they starting to get rust here and there and corroded and everything. Okay, you're gonna have a problem. You don't even know if you want to shoot the ammo anymore, because who knows that if it's got corroded in it, it's time to throw them away. It's really hard to save ammo, because if you shoot it, it might blow in your receiver, all these kind of problems. Okay, because the casing is not good no more. It's gonna get corroded. Okay, so if your ammo is corroded, don't ask me how to clean it, because I don't. If it does get corroded, I just toss them. Okay, if you do have corroded ammo, do some research, go on YouTube, go to Google, how to clean your ammo that's already corroded, and is it safe to use? Okay, do your research, guys. Now, if you buy, pre-pack like this is 45 auto ACP. Okay, as you can see, this is about a 230 grain. I say about 100 rounds in here. I'm guessing 100 or maybe 50 rounds in here. Put them in an ammo crate and just store them. Pull a silica packs in there. That's all you gotta do, guys. It's really simple. It's not hard, and that's how you conserve and consolidate more ammo. And then you're ready to use it to go to the range. You know where to get them because you store them over time. Okay, and if you own a ammo crate or a gun safe, you can go to your academy, you can go to Bass Pro Shop, you can go to, I don't know about the gun store, or even online on Amazon. They sell these. These are MCMs, case guard, okay? They hold your ammo too. Now if you don't want to put them in a hard case, their own container like this, you can get these and you can label them, okay? Right here, I got 9mm, I have labeled them here, 9mm. You know, just open up and put all your hollow points in there. As you guys can see, it's all full of hollow points, okay? Now, same thing with the other one. This one here is 45 ACP hollow points, and all you do just label them, okay? Now I put label right here. You can put the caliper. If you make your own ammo, they have a sticker here that I don't fill out, and you took the date, the weight, the powder, what kind of type of powder, the bullet, what kind of type of bullet, the casing, the time loaded, when it was seated, and you mark them on here. But I don't make my own ammo. Huge props to people that make their own ammo because they don't have to worry about buying ammo. I label down here though, 45 ACP hollow points. So these are all hollow points, 45 AC HHCs that HHC is one of my favorite ammo. I am looking for other ammos for another better self-defense, but time will tell, okay? So you can buy these and you can put them in your ammo crate. They're called MCM case guard. You can buy them on Amazon. You can go to your academy. They sell them as well. They're not that expensive. They're probably like, man, it's probably like what, $3 a piece, okay? And you buy a whole buttload of them. And they have different sizes for your rifles too. So if you want a 5.56 or a 308, they have a case that's taller but more narrow. They're like this narrow and this tall, and you can put your 5.56 or 223 in there, or your 308 or your 300 blackout. They make cases for those as well. But the pistol is more versatile because if you get a whole bunch of this right here, you're good. One for 9, one for 40, one for 38 special, one for 45 ACP. You know, whatever caliber, pistol caliber, you can throw it in here, okay? And the dimensions for the 9mm and the 45, they're very different, okay? The holes on the 9mm on these cases here are smaller. So if you try to throw a 45 ACP round in here, it won't fit, okay? If you take a bigger ammo like this one here that's made for a bigger hole for 45 ACP, you can stick a 9mm in there, but when you load them up and you wiggle it, it's loose. It'll wrap around and box around inside the case. So one is for each particular caliber. So, you know, when you open it up, looking in there, you can see the holes. Is it big enough for a 45 or for a 9? They should be labeled on the box when you buy them, okay? So these here is designed for 9mm. So the holes in here are smaller. So if you try to put a bigger bullet in here, like a 45, it will not fit, okay? So dearly know about that, okay? So these are really good alternatives too. So if you don't want them inside this cardboard case, you can buy these. So let's say, for example, if someone breaks into your house and you want to load up some more magazines and you're almost out, these here, all you do is just open it up, take your speed loader, put on your mag, take one by one, and throw them in the mag, okay? This way here, you load faster. This one here, when shit hits the fan and you're running low on ammo, you have to tear the box, okay? And then the rounds are probably overlapped, you know, all the bullets are facing each other. The butt of the shell is facing the other way, so you gotta turn around and throw in your speed loader. It's a pain in the butt to reload from a cardboard case. But if you get a case like this, you can just take it out one by one and throw in the speed loader. It loads fast. This one here, I can load my ammos on my magazines faster with this case compared to this case. So if you're wondering why, are these worth it? Yes, these are worth it compared to you leave them in a box like this. But you know, it's all preferences. It's up to you. Okay, I like to load all my bullets into these cases, except for my my AR-15 rounds, because the cases they're too tall and they're narrow. but there are just so many of them, and they don't hold as much as these. These holds a lot more ammo on a 9mm and 45 ACP compared to a 5.56 or a 308 ammo. I've seen the cases, so I was like, man, they were like this big, this tall. I was like, they're gonna buy a whole lot of these for 3,000 rounds of 5.56. That's too much. So that's why that's why I prefer getting an ammo case and they're ready to go. For pistol, I highly recommend these. Okay. All right, guys, that's all right now. I just want to give you guys more update on how to store your ammo. That's how you do it. Remember, guys, when you buy extra magazines for your AR-15, your 1911, your striker fire pistol, keep the range magazines away from your new ones. Okay, the ones you can use for the range, label them. Make sure it's only for range use. You can literally use for self-defense, but you don't know how the condition is on the spring unless you're gonna go home and inspect every single little magazine you have and see which one is worn out. So you can tell when the magazine is worn out. So if you load up your magazine, you shoot, and the thing is, it won't load the next round, and you slide a hole back or whatever. You look at the mag and you inject your magazine out of your pistol. You look at it, it's like, oh, it's like 2-3 rounds left. It won't load up. What's wrong? The spring has worn out. You gotta buy a new spring and put a new spring in there, and then it'll load up. It'll eject all the rounds out of the magazine. That's another way you can tell. Or you can manually inspect your spring and your magazine, but that's kind of hard to tell a little bit because you know some are like freaking long. Like for this one here, for a Magpul 40 here, I bet you if I pull that spring out, man, it's gonna be this long. Okay, it's freaking long, man, and it's really hard to tell if it's worn out. The only way you can tell, the way I see it, is make it easier for me to tell, is that if it doesn't eject the magazine, the bullets out of the magazine, the last 3 or the last 2 or last 5 rounds, yeah, that magazine is done for. Okay, it needs a new spring. Okay, so buy extra springs. Okay, go to your Primary Arms sells them. You can go to Optics Planet, they sells them. You can go to Brown's L's on website, they sell them. Or go straight to the manufacturer like Magpul, they sell those replaceable springs for your magazines. Just make sure you pick the right caliber, either the 5.56 or a 300 Blackout or a 308. Make sure you get the right one. And pistols, you know, go to your manufactured pistols. Okay, if you have like say a striker fire pistol like a P365, obviously everybody knows P365 is made on the 6 Hour. Go to the 6 Hour website, buy new springs for your magazine. For the springs for the 1911s, Nighthawk sells them. Okay, Wilson Combat sells replaceable 1911 springs for 1911 single stacks. Now, if you get a 2011, if they say you shoot a Staccato or an Atlas Gunworks, if you shoot an Infinity Arms, Staccato makes them. Sell the springs as replaceable springs as well. Atlas Gunworks, they have replaceable springs for your 2011 magazine that holds 20, 21 rounds, 17 rounds. Okay, they sell them. Those magazines are really expensive. Those springs are there. It's probably expensive as just as much as the magazine as well. I don't know. I don't have one, but I'm planning to get a 2011 in the future. So once I get that in, I'll do a review on that as well. But yeah, this here, preload all your magazines. Leave them alone. Don't use them. Don't shoot them. They'll last a long time. Okay, so the spring never wears out. Now separate them. Buy extra 2 more for the range. And leave it the way it is. Buy 3 if you want to, 3 or 5, and keep 5 of those 5 magazines for range, and the other ones keep it brand new. Leave them alone. Okay. So that's all right now. Thank you for watching. I hope this answered a lot of you guys got questions because I have a lot of people answering me. How do you store your ammo? Does the magazine goes bad when you preload them? Okay, I'll answer that. Okay, guys, please give me a thumbs like, hit the subscribe button down below, hit the notification bell down below. I try to keep the content going. If I'm finding new in the news or stuff like that, or any pro review on guns and gear, I'll do them. Okay. I'll add the links to all my social media on the very bottom of the video, and I'll also add the links to all the stuff that we just discussed, which is the ammo crate, the silica packs, the silica jug that's full of the silicas, ammo cans. Okay. Also, check out your nearest surplus store. They sell cans as well. They're probably used, but you better get a better deal. It's still good condition. Okay, you can get those as well. Then if you want to get the plastic ones, You can go to Harbor Freight. They sell them. Okay. Also, Harbor Freight sells ammo crates too. I've seen them. Okay. And if you want to buy an ammo crate, your best bet is through Amazon. I have never seen an ammo crate through a military surplus store, but I only see a traditional original ammo can. Okay, so I'll try to find those links, and either right below the video, I'll just get those links. It'll take you straight. That way you guys can buy them, and for yourself. Okay, so I'm trying to help everybody to educate and to help others. I like helping other people and trying to create new content. Please, guys, hit that like button below, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It'll support my channel, help my channel grow, and I'll see you next time. Okay, that's all right now. Peace, guys.